Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Character here bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and doing the redesign for the Sd.Kfz 305, known as the Opel Blitz. The Opel Blitz meaning German for lightning, was the name given to various light and middleweight trucks built by the German Opel automobile manufacturer between 1930 and 1975. The original logo for this truck, two stripes arranged loosely like a lightning symbol in the form of a horizontally stretched letter Z, still appears in the current Opel logo. This vehicle here is notorious for its service as a main logistical vehicle used by the Wehrmacht during World War II, which was the ground forces of Nazi Germany. This vehicle saw many different variants, and I'd probably say one of the most variant-heavy platforms in the Wehrmacht during the time period, with hundreds, actually I would say probably close to around 200 different variants for this vehicle in particular. So quite a wild vehicle, lots of different things done with it. Used for cargo purposes, medical evac, even radio trucks, mobile workshops, basically you name it, this truck pretty much did it. So fun truck to build a nice redesign for, and a truck that I felt very needed a redesign considering the old design being years old. So nice to get a redesign out there for you guys and to give you guys this very iconic German piece of logistical equipment for World War II, and will be a staple piece for any of your World War II battlefields featuring the Wehrmacht. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look here at the vehicle, see exactly what we'll be building. In this tutorial, we'll be going ahead and doing both the open top and closed top version, so I will show you guys how to build both of those. So for those of you that are interested in having a covered Opel Blitz, you'll be able to have that in this tutorial. And for those of you that just want a nice kind of open back truck to kind of maybe make a flatbed or whatever you really want to do back there, you'll have that option to do as well. Both these are kind of configured in what I would imagine probably the standard mode, which would be troop transportation. So it has these benches here to the sides, and again those can easily be removed, and you can just have more storage space in the back here to put more equipment. Some of these vehicles even have anti-aircraft guns. You have a lot of different stuff you can do in the back there of the truck. Beginning with the truck though, pretty simple. We have the front up here, nothing too crazy. The cab of the truck, wheels, all that stuff, the detailing here along the sides is all really nicely done. And of course the back bed of the truck here, and same thing basically over here on this side. So pretty nice little detailed model. In the covered one, personally my favorite one, I think the covered version just looks so nice. Nice use of the birchwood and stripped birchwood to create a cool design for the top there. But yeah, that right there is going to pretty much sum up these two vehicles here. We're going to be going ahead and covering in the tutorial. Let's go ahead and move into our first layer, layer number 1. Alright guys, moving into our first layer, we go ahead and start with layer 1. For layer 1 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down 2 polished blackstone stairs, basically upside down back to back to each other like so. We then want to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab, cut off this one here, followed by an iron trapdoor, and another stone brick top slab, and another polished blackstone upside down stair, followed by a second one coming off it like that to go ahead and make your front wheels. From this point here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 iron trapdoors going back from those polished blackstone stairs like so. And we then want to go ahead and go over from these iron trapdoors with a stone brick top slab to both sides at a slight angle like so. We're going to go then place down an end rod back from those, and then a dark oak wood fence gate after those end rods. Once we have that all done there, we then want to go and place down a iron trapdoor, which is going to be between these, or in the middle space here, kind of at an angle from those dark oak wood fence gates, so like that. And we want to go and then place down a second iron trapdoor back with a stone brick top slab on both sides of this first iron trapdoor, so like that. After that, we're going to then place down a polished blackstone upside down stair to both sides like so, and an air stair upside down coming off those ones like so. On the back here, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off those 2 stairs with a black banner coming off those iron trapdoors. And then lastly on the back here, we're just going to place down 1 and 2 more iron trapdoors back like that along the bottom here of the vehicle. And with that all complete there, that's going to pretty much complete our first layer, layer 1. Taking a look at it from above here, this is what we should have for the base layer for this layer. And with that, we'll be going ahead and moving into our next layer, layer number 2. Alright guys, moving into layer 2. For layer 2 to get started with here, we're going to place down a polished blackstone stair on top of these 2 stairs like so on both sides. And we're going to go then place down a second stair directly behind those just like so. We're going to do the same thing here for our back axle as well. So just our polished blackstone upside down stairs like that back to back. Once we have that done, on the front here on top of this anvil, we're going to place down, or on top of this iron trapdoor, we're going to place down an anvil, followed by a stone brick wall to both sides. And then on this back section here, we're just going to place down a stone brick slab on top of this iron trapdoor, and then a stone brick wall to both sides of that stone brick slab, like that for the rear. Now, once we have that done, going back up to our front, we're going to grab ourselves some stone full blocks, and we want to go ahead and place down a row of stone. So for our full blocks here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3. After that, we're going to place down a gray concrete block here in the center, followed by a stone stair like this to both sides, and then a second stone stair coming off it like that out to the sides, so you get that there for the front. We then also want to take iron trapdoors, and we're going to place down iron trapdoors across the bottom of that row like that for the front there. Once that's done, we're also going to go and grab ourselves a ladder, and we're going to place down a ladder here on this gray concrete block. Continuing on, moving to the back, we're going to go and take our stone blocks. We're going to place down a row of 3 across, followed by a second row of 3. We're going to then place down a stone stair to both sides here, and then a stone stair coming off that corner stair, or coming off that stair like that to create a corner stair. Continuing on, we're going to then take our stone blocks. We're going to place down another row of 3 across this section here, and we're going to then place down a light gray shulker box to both sides like that. And then coming off the light gray shulker box, we're going to place down a tripwire hook like that on both sides. Alright guys, so at this point, continuing on, we're going to then take our andesite walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, 1, and 2, going back like that on both sides here. We're going to go then grab ourselves a stone brick top slab. We're going to place it down coming off these shulker boxes, like so. And we then want to place down a stone stair coming off these 2 polished black stone stairs just like that. Now once we get that done, going ahead and going again to our center here, we're going to place down 1 and 2 more andesite walls going back from those stone brick walls. And we're going to then place down a andesite wall here, and also right there, like that for our truck chassis. After that, we're going to then place down a stone stair, like this to both sides again. And then coming off those stone stairs, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab to both sides. In the center section here, we're going to place down a stone stair, coming off both these andesite walls, and then we're going to place down a stone slab directly here in the center. Coming off that stone slab, we're going to place down a skeleton skull, and then going ahead and grab ourselves item frames. We're going to place down an item frame on these 2 stone brick top slabs, as well as a red stained glass pane in those item frames, and then a dark oak sign on the side there of those top slabs, if you're on Java. Now, if you're on Java, you can place down those signs. If you're on Bedrock or Pocket Edition, you won't be able to place down signs and item frames in the same block space. So if that's the case, just go ahead and place down the item frames and disregard the signs if you are on Java or Pocket Edition. Anyways, that right there is going to complete our main structure here for the vehicle. Taking a look at it from the top-down view, this is what we should have for it. With this, though, we're going to go ahead and move into making the banners here, which will be put on the side of the wheels, just to kind of give a little bit more detail to the build. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the necessary materials, so I'll see you guys here shortly to make those wheels. Alright guys, so going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and make our banners here. To make these, we're going to go ahead and need a loom, 2 black banners, 2 light gray dye, and 4 black dye. We're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a loom, placing down our black banners in the loom and our light gray dye. We're going to go and select the line vertically to the left side for our first banner, and the line vertically to the right side for the second banner. So we get 2 banners that look like this. Both banners here are going to go back into our loom along with our black dye, and we just want to go and do a line across the top here horizontally, and a line across the bottom there horizontally as well to create the wheel here. Same thing for this one, line across the top, line across the bottom to go ahead and make those banners. These banners here are just going to go to the side of these 2 polished black stone stairs, like this to both sides here for the wheels. And just like that, that right there will basically complete what we have there for layer number 2, and with that we'll move into layer number 3. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3 to get started with here, we're going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block here with a ladder coming off of it, followed by a light gray stained glass pane to both sides. After that, we're going to go ahead and then place down a stone full block behind those glass panes, followed by an andesite wall to both sides, and then a stone slab like that to the sides. Coming off those, we want to go and grab ourselves an item frame. And we're going to place down an item frame on these 2 stone blocks, and then we're going to go ahead and then place down a snowball in those item frames. If you're on Java, we can go ahead and go the extra mile here by placing down an end rod on top of these 2 stone stairs here, and this is a feature that you'll only be able to do on Java. If you're on Bedrock or Pocket Edition, you won't be able to place down the end rods in the same block space as those item frames, so I would just go ahead and recommend doing the item frames if you're on Pocket Edition or Bedrock. Continuing on, we're going to then place down a stone block here, followed by a stone brick block to both sides, and then a stone slab like that to the sides there. We're going to go then place down a row of 3 of stone full blocks across, followed by a second row of 3, like so, and then we're going to then place down a row of 2 of andesite walls to both ends. We then want to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these spruce wood blocks across, and then we're going to then place down a spruce wood upside down stair, followed by a spruce wood top slab, then a spruce wood upside down stair like so, a second upside down stair like this, followed by a narrow spruce wood top slab, and then a narrow spruce wood upside down stair here on the back. So that's just like this on the side here, and we're going to do the same thing over here. So a spruce wood upside down stair, a spruce wood top slab, spruce wood upside down stair coming off that one, spruce wood top slab on the back there, and their spruce wood upside down stair like that. After that, we're going to then just take our spruce wood trapdoors. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across, and we're going to go and make sure we close all these like this on the sides. And same thing over here for our trapdoors, all the way along the side here, and we're going to go close these like so. At this point here, we can also go ahead and take our spruce wood trapdoors and we can fill in the bottom here for the vehicle. So we'll just go ahead and place down our trapdoors here, all on the bottom here, to go ahead and create a nice floor for the truck. And we'll have this all filled in and all the way back to this point here. Now at this point, we're going to then place down our row 3 of spruce wood trapdoors here. Make sure we close those like so for the back kind of door, and then a tripwire hook like that on both sides there to go ahead and finish that off. Anyways, with that all complete there, that's going to wrap up what we have there for layer number 3 for the build. And take a look at from above, this is what we should have for the top-down view. With that, we're going to go ahead and move into our final layers here, layers 4 and 5. Alright guys, so going ahead and move into our final layers here, we have layers 4 and 5. To begin with these layers, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 black stained glass blocks across this section here, followed by a andesite wall to both sides, and then another brick wall going back from those, like so. We're going to then place down a row 3 of black stained glass across between those narrow brick walls, like that. At this point here, we're going to go ahead and then do a technique where we're going to go ahead and place down our side mirrors. Now, if you've done some of my tutorials in the past, you know I like to use the debug stick here for being on Java. The debug stick here is only available on Java, and so this feature here will necessarily really only be Java friendly. A good alternative for those of you on Bedrock and Pocket Edition is to go ahead and go to this wall here and place down a dark oak wood fence gate, and then on top of that fence gate, very simply, just go ahead and place down a skeleton skull like this to the side here. So, boom. So just like that if you're on Bedrock or Pocket Edition. For me though, being on Java, I'm going to go and do a cool technique here, in which we're going to go and build off the side here of this wall. So we're going to build a block like this out to the side. We're going to leave that space right there. We're going to place down a lever in the space, and then use our debug stick. We're going to go and select the option, selected facing, and we're going to go and rotate this so it connects up to our andesite wall there, or theoretically it looks like it does. And then we can just go ahead and very simply crouch and place down a skeleton skull on top of that lever to create our side mirror. So it creates that nice design there on both sides there for a mirror. So just a cool little feature there. You can go and pick and choose obviously which version you're on. Obviously you can do this feature here on Java 2 if you prefer. But obviously the lever there is a bit superior and does a little bit better. So at this point here, we're going to then place down 2 iron trapdoors down the center here, followed by a stone pressure plate on top of this gray concrete block, and also on top of those stone brick blocks. After that, we're going to go then take our stone slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 across the top here, and then to the sides here, we're going to place down a daylight detector. Turn that to the light blue mode, and then we're going to place down a stone slab here in the center. Again, a daylight detector to both sides. Turn that to the light blue color, and then a iron trapdoor like that in the corners there. Now after that's done, we're going to go then grab ourselves a item frame. We're going to place down an item frame like this coming off that stone block, and a white bed in the item frame facing upwards like so. And again, if you're on Java, we can go and do the extra feature, but go ahead and place down a dark oak wood sign on the side of that block as well. After that's done, taking our spruce wood planks, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 across this section here. And we then want to go and take our spruce wood trapdoors and place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 trapdoors here along the sides. And we're going to just make sure we close them all like so, or open them however you really want to look at that. So same thing will be done over here. And we'll just go and make sure we close these all like so for the siding. Now after we have that all done, we then want to go ahead and take our oak wood pressure plates, and we're just going to place down oak wood pressure plates here on top of these spruce wood stairs and slabs like that to go and create the benches there for basically passengers to sit on. With that all done though, that right there is going to do it for our basic model here for the Opel Blitz truck. What we're going to do now is move into the add-on, which will be going ahead and showing you guys how to add on this kind of covered portion for those of you that do want to have that option for it. So with that, I'm going to go and grab the necessary materials, and we'll go ahead and move into building the covered portion of the Opel Blitz. Alright guys, so moving into the cover version here for the Opel Blitz. To go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and grab some stripped birchwood. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 across this section here. We're going to go then place down a row of 3 here in the center, and then a birchwood stair like this to both sides. After that's done, we want to go and then go to this back section here. We're going to go and replace this birchwood, or this oakwood trap or pressure plate with a birchwood stripped block, and then same thing over here, and we're going to go build this up one block to both sides there. Then on top of these blocks here, we're going to place down a birchwood stair, like so, and in the center space, we're going to place down another stripped birchwood block, like that to both sides, and then a just a standard birchwood plank there in the center. We also want to go and grab some levers, and we're going to place down levers here on top of those two stone, or those on the sides there of those two stripped birchwood logs like that for the back. Now at this point, we're going to then take our stairs, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 upside down birchwood stairs. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After that, we want to go and then place down a slab here, stair, slab, stair, and slab. So alternating pattern, same thing here, slab, stair, slab, stair, slab. And then inside here, we're going to fill this in with stripped birchwood, full blocks, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 birchwood top slabs. At this point, we're going to then take our dark oak wood buttons. We're going to place down a dark oak wood button here, 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 and here on the sides like this, and then same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, on top here, we're going to go between our stairs. We're just going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3 dark oak wood buttons, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, like that to go ahead and make the top there of the vehicle. And with that all done, that's basically how to add the covered portion onto the Opel Blitz. And now right there we'll cover our two versions we'll be talking about in this tutorial. Basically the uncovered and covered version of just the base model 305 or Sd.Kfz 305 Opel Blitz. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this tutorial and are able to put it to good use. If you guys do abuse this build, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be the link from the side of the build to my channel or this video if this does appear on social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to use it for a project you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. And with that, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been your 204, and I'll see you guys next time.